girl was in a coma for 20 years, aren't you?
18, actually. I'm moving in with Sally.
We can get on without separation. Sell the house.
Emma and I are having an engagement party.
I had a dream about Brian.
Oh, I can't believe you think I slept with him. I can't believe you think I killed him.
I'm pleased he's getting married. I think it draws a line under everything.
That's the Berlin Wall.
Somehow I don't think this is what Sleeping Beauty woke up to.
That's the...
It's amazing how much changes in 18 years. But it's amazing how little changes too. And sure, the details are different. But the big things, the important things, the things you really care about, they're still the same. You may not want to admit it. You can try and hide from the truth, bury it under something, someone. But the truth will always find you out in the end. It'll hit you at the strangest moment. You realize you can't fool yourself anymore. You're still the same person inside with the same feelings. You still want the same things you've always wanted. I want to make things better. I mean, I want to help you, you know, do your stuff. Do good.
Excellent.
Shouldn't you be working with people more your own age?
And what age is that?
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is put these in some sort of chronological order.
Okay.
And after, I'll show you how to use the spreadsheet on the computer.
So we're not throwing ourselves in front of a Japanese whaling ship today, then?
It won't take long. And later we can visit St. Margaret's. She's upstairs in my study.
Okay.
Watching porn.
What? No, this is computer.
Are you online?
Online? Okay. That's enough. Stop it.
Listen, I'm sorry you and I sharing didn't work out.
No. Forget about it.
I wasn't angry about Matt. I suppose I was angry with myself. I don't know, I feel like I've become stuck in a role that I'm not sure I want to play anymore.
Sorry, hang on a second. How did you get this number? Hmm? We're called Unspoilt World. It was the rainforest. What did you expect? Mince on your pillow?
Pete, it's for you.
Hello? Oh, hi. Hi, sweetheart.
Bad time?
No, it's just life. Lunch? No, lunch will be good. Well, how about now? Hmm?
Yeah, you all right?
No, I'm fine. It's, I think I just need to get away from this place for a bit, you know?
3 months?
Come on, we'll do it in style. You know, it's crazy. I've been running a travel company for the last 15 years, and I've never had a proper holiday. I thought we could start off in Northern Australia, and then we could work our way through Indonesia.
I'm not sure I'll be able to get 3 months off work.
Well, maybe we could go for our honeymoon.
I'll find out.
Right? Yeah.
You are not? Okay.
How do you know?
Because I've been going out with you for 5 years.
Well, Kate thinks I'm gay.
Kate's just woken up from a coma. Straight people like violet creams too.
When I was talking to Pete at his party, I kept looking at his lips. I couldn't help it. I kept thinking I was going to kiss him. I mean, I still really like you, but maybe I'm bisexual, I don't know.
Your father's been very kind. I don't know how much would have had to pay a real accountant. And this is the recreation room.
Oh, sorry.
We normally start off our volunteers in here, so they can get to know everybody.
How is St. Margaret's?
Well, I don't believe in heaven, which might be a problem. Or God. I think I might be better working with people my own age. Only no nuns or spreadsheets, that's all I do know. And what about that thing you're doing, that law course
I'm not
thing?
doing that
And getting people out of prison and helping people who've been accused of something that they haven't done. Or if they have done it, maybe they had a good reason for it. I mean, that would be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Kate, what's the matter?
I snogged Brian that night. Sally said someone saw us kissing, and I didn't believe her at first. But it came back to me. And if I snogged him, maybe I slept with him. And if I slept with him, I'd definitely have wanted to kill him.
Don't be stupid. Just because you snogged someone doesn't mean you killed them. Besides, Brian snogged everyone.
Sally thought he'd had sex with someone else.
I'm sure that's just Sally's paranoia.
What if we did, though? He'd have told Pete. He'd have told everyone. He'd have had a T-shirt printed.
Look, you didn't have sex with him. You've got to forget about the past, Kate. Move on.
That's why I want to find something useful to do with my life.
You sure this is a good idea, with Emma being...
Who cares? As long as we get a job out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find you something.
There won't be any swabbing of open wounds, will there?
No, we raise money to fund the swabbing of the open wounds.
Oh, great. So when can we start?
And the best way to hook them in is physical attraction. Yeah. Sex. Yeah. But if sex doesn't work, then you're going to have to engage with them mentally. Don't worry, it's not as impossible as it sounds. Okay, let's get out there. Let's make torture history.
So we're representing with a
torture foundation. Hi,
excuse me, do you have a moment?
No, not today.
Excuse me, have you heard of the Torture Foundation?
No, not interested.
Hello, do you have a moment?
No, I'm busy.
All right, don't worry.
Not
Hello,
interested.
do you have a moment?
Have you got a minute?
I've got 10 minutes.
Okay, don't worry. Thank you very much. Hello, do you have a moment?
Not today.
Hi.
Hello. Could I ask you if you could...
What about a tea break?
We can't. We haven't signed up one person yet.
How would you like 2,000 votes passed through your testicles?
It's just a uniform.
Represents the destruction of the planet. Why don't you go the whole hog and wear a swastika armband, too?
Dad! For God's sake, Toby, you've stuck in this house for 20 years. I haven't had a job for 35. I need to get out. I need to meet people. I want to make a bit of my own money. What happened to living your own lives? I'm only a bloody barista.
You know what? What's going on?
Mum's got a job
Do not mention that word in this house, please.
with a well-known coffee chain.
Oh, Susan's right. What happened to living your own lives?
We signed up 10 people.
I do hope you get paid for wearing that.
You get 10 quid for everyone you sign up, but it's not about the money.
10 quid? That's 100 quid in a day?
Well, that's between me and Kate, and the record's 50 people.
So are you and Kate going to be working late every day?
Rush hour's a good time for us. We're supporting the victims of torture, plus I'm getting paid. Maybe not as much as you, but I don't see why I shouldn't have a job as well.
No, I only asked if you were going to be working late every day. You know, I'm glad you found something that you want to do. I don't care how much you get paid.
You can make 500 quid a day.
See that guy? Him, the rich guy. Hi, have you ever heard of the torture found?
No, you've got to be more persuasive. I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, go on then.
Excuse me, sir. Stop right there. You need to be in on this. Come on, I know you want to. You're wearing a nice suit. It's a good cause. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Excuse me, can I interest you in the Torture Foundation?
Okay.
We're just trying to stage... Go. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Okay, fine. Okay, another one.
Down there.
Him. Over there. Hi, you ever heard of the Torture Foundation?
You're a girl, they like girls. What about guys?
Sorry, have you ever heard of... Why will no one stop?
Hello. No.
You could just sign that with really... Torture Foundation.
Okay. Bye. Thanks, bye.
Countries who are slaves to their own government.
How would you like your eyelids cut off?
How would you?
No, it happens. Imagine never being able to close your eyes.
Imagine closing your eyes and always seeing the same thing.
Well, your eyeballs dry out and you'd go blind.
There are worse things than going blind.
Everything all right?
You are going to have to do something about this.
We're going to have those press releases for you in the morning, so we'll give you a call, okay? Well done. You're good. Thanks.
There's Sally and Matt. I knew you two'd be in the posh bit. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Do you fancy a drink?
I have to get back. I've got a lot to do, but, if you want to...
You sure?
Yeah. Celebrate. You've earned it.
Okay. Torture Foundation. Sounds like you're advertising an S&M club. Now that would be a worthwhile cause.
This is a worthwhile cause. Did you know?
Please, not the spiel. Do you know how annoying you people are? You can't even go window shopping these days without being clubbed to death by clipboards.
You'd better be getting back.
You haven't even finished your wine.
I just bought this.
After lunch is the golden hour. People feel much guiltier on a full stomach. You're allowed to just leave it, you know.
I did snog Brian. I remembered. But I'm sure I didn't have sex with him. Was he definitely having sex with someone else?
He used to come back smelling of sex. He used to come back smelling of some other girl's.
Okay.
Shit.
What are you doing? Did you give a member of the public a Chinese burn? Right, torturing money out of people is slightly missing the point.
We weren't, torturing people.
Give me your tunics. Come on.
You can't just...
It's all right.
You've got to give them a second
It's okay.
chance.
Tunics, please. Yes, please, and the folder. Thank you. The tunic. What are you gawping at?
Did you really threaten to nail someone to the pavement?
As a joke.
There was no need for you to resign as well.
Yes, there was. He was an officious, small-minded...
Wanker.
Oh, what a wanker.
Well, it was a rubbish charity anyhow.
We were bloody good at raising money for it, though. We could raise money for anything. We could raise money for Al-Qaeda. Yeah!
No, I'm joking. Do you know what Al Qaeda is?
No. But we could raise money for something else. We could raise money for the miners.
Oh, there aren't any miners anymore.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Will you come in with me?
I'm your girlfriend, and I've just given you a lift to a gay bar. I think I've done enough.
You've been here before? Right, I was hoping to meet a friend Templeton who would arrive.
I sense there's more.
What can I get you? A bitter, please.
No, not the big bloke.
The bitter's good. Not too strong. That's for me. Beer nowadays, it's just too strong. Do you like strong beer? I mean, I like it on occasion, but I prefer weak beer.
260, please.
Is the seat taken?
No.
Oi, just because you're a bender, don't mean you won't snap.
I can't do this. I can't work out whether I pitch or catch, or whether I like weak beer or strong beer, or where I put my keys on my handkerchief or anything. I can't even work out if someone's a man or a woman.
Maybe Kate was wrong then.
You're dying for it.
Brian! Brian, stop it! There's someone there!
Who's there? What's going on?
Everything okay?
He was all over me. And I wasn't enjoying it. At least I don't think I was enjoying it. I was trying to fight him off. Maybe he tried to... Maybe he did. Maybe I didn't fight him off.
I'm sure you did.
Well, how would you know?
Brian tried it on with everyone.
Well, he didn't try it on with you. He didn't.
Don't look so surprised. I'm not Anne Bloody Widdicombe, you know.
Who?
It was just a snog. And I suppose I was kind of flattered. I mean, it was probably for a bet or something, but... It was just a snog, you know, never anything.
You didn't tell anyone?
No, why would I? Not even Dave, so please don't say anything.
What's going on?
We were just trying to think of things to fundraise for.
What about something to do with global warming?
Yeah! Is that a bad thing?
Sorry, guys, but fundraising isn't really my area of expertise.
I tried to tell her that.
But we need to know how much money we could realistically raise before we decide what to raise it for.
It's all right. We can work it out for ourselves.
Yeah, of course you can.
Can't be that difficult.
Well, I think you'll find getting money out of people is not as easy as you think.
We raised quite a bit of money for Emma's charity.
Yeah, but I thought you got sacked. Well, anyhow, I'm sure there are better ways of fundraising than accosting people in the street.
Like what, for instance?
Look, I really don't have any time for this. I'm going away. I'm going traveling.
Really? Where are you going? Not Bangladesh.
No.
I never liked him.
Sorry. I don't like him.
No, I know, but you used to.
Yeah, well, I don't anymore.
I fucking hate him.
What about school disco? Well, how's that going to raise money? What, we confiscate their fags and sell them back to them?
No. It's a school disco, but for old people. You know, they dress up in school uniform and dance about to crap music.
How's that enjoyable?
What about the quiz night?
What, like an exam? Won't we have to pay them for that?
No, I think they like it. Proves they're not senile.
Okay, quiz night.
Hiya. What are you three up to?
We've been trying to think of ways to raise money to buy a new respirator for the hospital.
Really? Since when?
Since they saved Kate's life. Don't you approve?
No, of course not. I mean, of course I do.
Good.
Bloody pervert!
You know what he's doing? It's just petty revenge.
Look, you're leading separate lives anyway. Why don't you use separate loos?
What's happened now?
Look what he's done to the toilet. He did it while I was at work.
They're important. We've discussed this before. You realize 6,000 gallons of water a week?
Apparently, it's an earth closet.
It saves water.
And what if we have people round to supper?
Like who?
Look, you're leading separate lives. Why can't you just use separate toilets?
Sure. Fine. I'm not a fascist. I'm not going to dictate her toilet usage. She can waste water if she wants to.
Thank you. I'm going to go and have a bath.
They never listen to a word I say. And suddenly, the prodigal daughter returns, and her every utterance is like the word of God!
What are you doing?
I'm compiling a quiz.
You could have told me what you and Kate were up to earlier.
I thought you knew, I'm sorry.
Lines of communication broken down a bit. So do you get a cut of the money you raised?
Now I know where Dexter gets it from. It's not about the money. I'm doing something useful.
Listen, the possibility of a term sabbatical's come up. I think I'm going to take it. I know it'll mean less pay, but I'm sure we'll manage. What? Oh, I see, you're allowed to do something for no money, and I've got to keep slaving away to support you, have I? I've been in the same job for 20 years. I don't see why I should stay stuck in the same rut forever, while you can just go off and do whatever comes into your head. Now, maybe I want to do something useful, too.
You're right. The lines of communication do seem to have broken down.
Well, you know, maybe taking a sabbatical might help us to repair them. Anyway, I was thinking of trying to write that historical novel too, you know, the one I've always been banging on about. You know, that one I was going to write in the evenings. Before we had kids. Decided to drink red wine instead.
Who's going to be in which team?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Andy, see you later.
Who's there?
Kate.
What's going on?
Roberts! Quick! Take this! I'll get rid of him. Take this! Take it!
I told you to stay in the hall. The riverbank is out of bounds.
Out of bounds? Yeah. Lots of things are out of bounds. Pupils and teachers, for instance.
What does that mean?
She likes you too. Amanda Reynolds. She told me. While I was fucking her.
Look, it's the end of term. You are not my responsibility anymore. What do I care if you drown? You all right? Kate!
What? Yeah. Just daydreaming.
There's still a lot to do, you know.
What are you still doing here?
Trying to impress the boss.
Hmm.
No, I just didn't think it was worth going home.
Why? What are you up to?
Kate's organized an 80s quiz night. I think I better go.
You, wouldn't happen to have a spare ticket there, would you?
You try selling it as a fun night out. I might be good, but I'm not that good.
Well, I'm not doing anything this evening. I mean, I don't know much about the 80s, but...
So do I. Not because I was too young. Because I was too out of it.
Well, maybe I could fill a hole. In your memory. Look, if you want, we can call it an off-site company bonding exercise. Hmm?
Not late, am I? Managed to find a babysitter at the last minute. She doesn't speak a word of English. Shit, I hope she's a babysitter. Thanks. I'm not overdressed, am I?
No.
Had to give him a Chinese burn to get him here.
I'm so sorry. I hope we didn't get you into trouble. That guy was such a fascist.
Forget about it. Where are the toilets? I really need a pee.
Back there.
Okay, will you?
Have you? Oh, well done, cashing in on this 80s nostalgia thing. It's a good idea.
My whole life is 80s nostalgia.
Well, 2 tickets, please.
Got any change?
No, it's okay. Change.
Hello, sweetheart. I brought some reinforcements.
Hi.
Thanks.
They get them addicted to caffeine, and then they can't escape. They're like crack whores.
No cheating, no cheating.
Toby, this is Phil. He's my teammate. What are we going to call ourselves? Phil. Hi. Our young
Okay, well, I think we're almost ready.
What's the problem? All right, hang on.
Right, everybody, thank you for coming along and welcome to the...
Come on, you can't sit with them.
What?
No,
We're ready to start, Kate.
Come on, get up, get up.
Sorry. Kate?
And you two can't sit together because you work together. No, come on. It's all right, you can buy me a drink later.
Right, let's get started. I'd just like to thank you all for coming along.
Sorry.
Okay, there are 2 seats here.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, everybody's settled now.
Aren't you going to be on our team?
Make a start.
Sound. Sorry.
Thank you, Kate. Okay, let's get on with the quiz, shall we? So, question number 1. What did Alison Moyet ask us in the winter of 1986? A question that got to number 3 in the charts.
I've got no idea. Yeah. Brilliant.
Do you fancy a smack?
Yeah, why not?
Where?
Go outside.
Number 2, in Miami Vice, what was the name of the character played by Don Johnson?
Crockett, I thought you'd been on.
It's not Davy Crockett, it's Henry Crockett.
Henry?
No, don't put any Crockett.
I put it.
Who portrayed the Nazi hunter Simon Wiesenthal in the 1989 movie Murderers Among Us? Michael Jackson's 1984 video Thriller cost how much to make? 100,000, 250,000 or 500,000?
So, do you still fancy that Pete bloke, then?
No, of course not.
Number 8.
So, you're not, seeing anyone then?
No. Are you?
No.
That he was suffering from medicine poisoning. In which New Zealand harbour was the Greenpeace ship Rainbow Warrior sabotaged and sunk in July 1985?
You cold?
Who is this? Voted sexiest man alive in 1987.
That's the only harm right now.
Yeah, we'll just go for it.
And that's it, everybody. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
What's going on, John?
It'll kill you in the end.
Good.
Quite nice out here, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I love fire escapes. This isn't a good idea.
I know. Can't think of a better one, though.
What the hell are you doing? I trusted you, and you're making
Out with my son behind my back. I helped you get a job. I told you this is for the hospital. I'm doing this for you. We're supposed to be friends.
Move.
Friends, don't sit there talking
Sally?
their son's mouths. How could you?
It just kind of happened.
It just kind of happened.
Amanda.
Do you know what these two were doing?
Yeah, and so does half the pub. Look, there has been an emergency. Sally's collapsed. She's gone blue.
want to die. I haven't done that since... I've never needed an ambulance before.
Doctor says you're fine.
What's it like having a stomach pumped?
You had us really worried there for a bit. I better be getting back. Make sure the family's okay.
Did I miss something?
I'd better be off too.
Oh no, please don't go. Please.
I'll see you later.
I messed up the off-site company bonding exercise, didn't I? What happened to your shirt? I was sick on you.
Well, I thought you'd stop breathing, so I...
God, you tried to give me mouth to mouth and I was sick on you. I'm never going to be able to look you in the eye again.
Amanda! Amanda, I'm so sorry. He was just really good looking and I was a bit stoned and he just...
Promise me you'll never do it again.
It wasn't just me. I mean, does it matter that I'm a little bit older than him? I don't see...
What if you were the one who killed Brian?
What if you were the one who killed Brian?
I'm not the one with a gaping hole in my memory. I know I didn't.
Oh, and I'm just supposed to believe that?
I'm telling the truth.
What, like you told the truth about sleeping with Brian? I remembered the boat shed. Brian talking to Dave.
Dave? What was Dave doing at the boat shed?
Brian told him he screwed you.
Well, that's a lie. I told you I'd snogged him and that was it. Oh, and you choose to believe Brian and not me. You tried to kiss him.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't mean to. It was a mad compulsion. It was like flash gay Tourette's. You know that feeling you get when you're standing on the top of a cliff and you want to throw yourself off?
Yeah, but most people don't actually throw themselves off.
Yeah, I know, but trying to throw myself off was what made me realise that I'm not gay!
What an evening. If that's Joe, then... Dexter wasn't even born when Kate... What have they got in common? He's Ant and Dec, and she's... Chaz and Dave.
Chaz and Dave. I asked at work. I can't get 3 months off. Not even for a honeymoon.
Not my responsibility anymore. What do I care if you drown?
Come out now. It's gone. Hey? Hey?
What the hell's going on?
Nothing. I haven't got anywhere to stay.
Well, you can't stay here.
Dad? Of course he can.
I still own this house.
You own half of it. He can stay in my half. The half with the flushing lavatory.
Okay. You are a red-blooded heterosexual.
I was a bit of a late starter, though. When I was Dexter's age, I hadn't even snogged anybody.
That's one of the things I like about you.
What, that I'm 38 and I've only been out with 3 women? Well, 3.5.
Well, it doesn't bother me. Does it bother you?
Well, I suppose I wish I had done a bit more of that shagging around thing.
Joe, I can't do this again. First, you were in love with Kate, then you were gay, now you haven't shagged around enough. It's just another excuse.
Excuse for what?
For not having a child. With me. Do you want to have a child with me or not? Okay. You go and shag around then. I'm really not doing this again.
What's the matter with you?
I'm a lesbian.
Hi.
He's using my toilet.
I thought you'd be pleased.
What's he doing here?
I'll just drop by to give her a lift to work. It's on my way.
I need to speak to Dexter. What makes you think he's here?
Dexter? Dexter? Have you forgotten about your driving test?
Drop you at the test centre.
You didn't go round there, did you?
Do you have any idea how long the waiting list is for driving tests?
He's 18. You've got to let him make his own mistakes.
And what if she killed Brian?
Why would she kill Brian?
Why would anyone kill Brian? You think I slept with him?
It was 20 years ago. Anyway, I'm not really bothered. What happened?
I didn't fucking sleep with him. He was lying to goad you. Did he goad you?
He always goaded me.
How much did he goad you? How much?
You think I killed him?
You were at the boat shed.
You think I killed him because he slept with you?
He didn't bloody sleep with me!
Kate, listen, I'm sorry. It's dangerous in here.
Kate! Who's that? Whoa. It's me. Relax. It's me. That sofa bed's like concrete. No, we can't. No, no. Why not? No, I know. No, you're right, we can't. It's not just about sex, anyhow. I really like you. I really like you too. I'd better be getting back to the sofa thing.
Of course, there are lots of ways of making things better. But not everyone can find a cure for cancer. You could say if you made one person happy, or maybe two, that's making things better too. I mean, the world we live in is full of problems. And unhappiness. And heartbreak. It can be a strange place. It can even be a frightening place. Full of miscommunication and doubt. Weird. isn't so bad after all.
Hello. My name is Jack. I'm Brian's father.
We want to live together. What?
Well, I was a one-night stand.
Who knows? One of many.
I don't even know if I am a proper alcoholic.
First night alone, I thought I'd make an effort.
I love you.
You've been given a second chance, Kate.
I truly love you.
What are you saying all this? I don't remember.
Tell me the truth.
That is the truth.
Next tonight, he's the world's craziest stuntman, but being locked in a room for 24 hours might be the wildest thing he's done yet. Find out how Steve-O will cope and exactly what he'll reveal about the demons that drive him. That's here next, while over on ITV3, a desperate gamble for Fitz in Cracker.